Hello Simmers! So, I decided that for the next 2 weeks I'm going to be, along with other videos, I'm going to be doing videos on reviewing each of the game packs, expansion packs, etc. so that you can sort of get an insight into what you're buying. So, this is the Sulani Island Living Pack. These are the 3 different neighborhoods: Mawa, Arm, Ohan Ali Town, and Lani St. Taz. So this section is the off the grid section. This section has smaller lots, and then this section has the bigger, fancier lots. So I've just sent my sim here. When you do the fishing, there's new fish in this pack. If you send your sim to this location, it seems a little bit random, but you'll see why. There is this place here. So this place is where I've caught my fish. So I'm gonna go into the fishing section. So all the fish that have this little like palm tree with the sun, those are all from the from this pack here. So a lot of them you can catch from this pack. Then there's usually a vendor somewhere around here, and you can actually buy fish from him, or buy, I don't know, if you buy certain meals, you also get different moodlets from eating fresh fish. And then there's this new cook feast, grand pit barbecue feast. There's also a new aspiration with the location, beach life. So get a tan, throw a carver party. Carver is a little like a dish that your sims drink, and then lounge off. So there's a bunch of new activities which I'm going to go through. Honestly, this is one of the better expansion packs. There's quite a lot that your sim can do. For example, you can build sand sculptures, you can beach comb and comb for seashells, or comb for trash. So one of the biggest things is cleaning up the ocean, the conservation thing. That's what it brings up when if your sim hasn't lived there before, then your sim will, it'll come up as a notification and say if you want to clean up the island. But there's new food, so again, all the ones with the coconuts and the sun. So kava root, then there's pineapple, and then there is coconut and taro root. So those are the new fruits and vegetables, gardening collection, and fish. And then there's also the seashells. Where are my seashells? Here. So you can either collect them by that, I'm going to show you, by one of the breeze, also where you can collect, and buried treasure, you have to go to the breeze. So it's just like totems and necklaces and stuff like that, jewelry kind of. Let's go to the beach. So like I said, with this pack they actually unlocked a lot of new clothes, building stuff, activities. So the grill was there already, I mean in the pack, but as I said, you can build sandcastles, you can also destroy them. You can have lounges. So there's 3 different types of lounges. There's the lounger in the water, then the lounges like this that you can sit on, and then the towels. And you can sunbathe in the nude, in your current outfit, or in your swimming costume. And when you sunbathe, you must click on your sim and apply sunburn protection, because otherwise your sim will get sunburnt. And otherwise they just get a tan. So this deck whole idea, I'll show you in speed builds on YouTube. This is a new aspect feature as well, and then the ladder climbing into the water Then there's also fish traps. There's fish traps in the public locations, but you can have them on your private lots, and then you can set them with baits, and that's another way of collecting some of the harder fish. Then there's buoys, so you can make friends with the dolphins. As you can see, there's a dolphin there, and then they bring you stuff as well. So this buoy isn't that deep into the ocean, it's by the smaller beach. So here you just snorkel. So it's looking super clean because my sim started and finished that whole conservation thing where you clean up the ocean. So it's pity that they didn't do more here, because look how beautiful these walks are. They could have like added a hiking location or something like that. So here's a vendor where if you buy certain meals, and you can actually buy fish here, then your sim gets like a mood boost for eating fresh fish. So like I said, Ohani Ali Town is the section for smaller locations. I forgot the sandbar. Then Mua Palam, there's quite a few fishing locations, and there's a volcano at the top here. So this is an off the grid lot. All of these lots are off the grid, which means that they don't function with electricity and a lot challenge. I haven't tried that. Off the grid. So you have to have like the grill, and then there's different bathroom like toilets and bath that function properly off without electricity and stuff. And then the volcano does actually erupt, and your screen shakes a little. So this is where you'll send your sim if you want to do that invasion challenge to clean the island. So like I said, here's the volcano. So I've never been here on this actual like this section here where it erupts, so I don't know what happens, but apparently there are lava bumps, and if your sim touches it before it's cooled down, then they can burn to death, which I've never had happen. But so it's clean here at the moment, but it does start off with like dirt piles over here, and then also over here where there's this beautiful crystal water. Over here there's always really dirt, like huge dirt sand piles that your sim has to clean up. And then there's quite a few fishing lots and fishing locations. The dirt will also be over here and around here, in these little so in this section here, and then in this section here, and then it'll also be in the actual ocean. And then I did a video with a woohoo spot. So this is the waterfall in Sulani that I was talking about. So with this waterfall, you can attract frogs, play and shower in the nude, and shower. So I'm assuming that I'd have to have my partner sim here to experience the woohoo. So this is the other thing that's really cool with this pack, is the cave. So I took some before screenshots when I first started, so I'll find them and make a short video on with the screenshots. And basically your sim, you don't go in with your sim, so you just click explore, and then your sim explores, and then it comes up with different emotions here, making a difference, on an adventure, bat bites, hidden lodge, and splendor from the beach cave. So you'll see she goes in by herself, and then this map starts off really small, and then as your sim explores it, more and more pieces get added. So one of my missions is me to try and complete it, but I've been sidetracked with other missions. So I'll take a photo. I'll show a photo of what it looked like when she first started. This, I don't know if I've already done this, but this pack does come with a new aspiration. And then there's this little like shipwreck, which I didn't know that you could actually use as a home, but you can. Then there's, as I said, there's like coconut and pineapple and There's a whole bunch of different fishing locations. So here you can find quite a few of those rare fish. Then I'm trying to find the other buoy, which is right here. So this is, oh no, that's not a deep sea. That's just a snorkel one. Where's the deep sea one? You have to find, so here's another new activity, canoe. You can sail around, lounge on it, and then you can go to the deeper ocean, which is here, and go fishing. So this is one of the other buoys. So the buoys that are shallower in the ocean, you just snorkel, and this is the only buoy on this section of the entire island that you can do these activities. So you have to buy all the gear. I can't remember what it is. I know there's spearfish, underwater camera, and then snorkels and scuba diving equipment. So you can free dive for seashells and for treasure and fish. So you can bring your canoe here and then set your sim to fish here. And some of the rare fish that are hardest to get will be in this location. And then this town, Lani St. Taz, is the Lani. The Lani's the rich people's town. So my sim actually originally started here. That's her house. We're gonna go to this beach. So this is one of the other beaches, and this is another new fire pit, and you can light it and you can do a fire dance. And then there's this cool little deck for parties and stuff. There's also a new type of party. It's called the carver party, I think. You have to make carver, which is a special type of drink. And then there's also local events like parties and stuff that happens at the other beach. So here's another vendor that I showed you. But it's not open yet because it's still too early. Look how beautiful the actual lot is. It's really pretty. So on the other beach, you can see turtles hatching. It'll see turtle hatching season. And then you can go to the other beach on Ohani Town. The mermaid, that's a big thing. So you can go to become a mermaid. You can either find a mermaid and try and become one through that, I think, or you can just go here to your reward store and get mermaid kelp, and then it'll go into your inventory, and then you get your sim to eat the mermaid kelp, and then you can become a mermaid. Then your hunger turns to hydration, if I'm not mistaken. It's either your hunger, your energy, or your hygiene. One of those three changes, and you have to be in the water all the time. There's not actually that much cool stuff that you can do with the mermaid thing. That's where they let down. You should have been able to like swim underwater with them, but you can if you kiss another sim. If your mermaid sim kiss another sim, you grant them a moodlet to hold their breath longer underwater. And your toddler, if you have if your sim is a mermaid and then you have another baby with another sim, your baby has a high chance to become a mermaid. There's also the Siren's Lullaby, where your mermaid sim can call the dolphins, which will help you. The new way of death is drown. Scary shark encounters, the different careers: diver, fisherman, lifeguard, and conservationist. There's also odd jobs, like a see-through sort of aura, and that's the spirits, and you can communicate with the spirits. So yeah, like I said, there's quite a lot to do with this. But yeah, that is that for the island living.